I feel like I've been living in a book or a movie for the last 2 months. I don't know whether I've changed at all, or whether 2012 brought with it a new wave of guys who are just ridiculously confident. Some great romantic things have happened to me in the last few months that have never ever happened before. And not only have they not happened before, I didn't think they were possible. I didn't think there were people out there who did stuff like this. Like, for instance, I was just walking along down the street and a guy smiled at me, so I smiled back, and before I know it he's asking me if he can take me for a drink sometime. I said yeah, and we swapped numbers and we went out for hot chocolate later on that week. And it gets better. I was sitting on a train, a guy gets on, sits a few seats away from me, he smiles at me, I smile back, and he gets out a notebook and starts drawing me. Seriously, he starts drawing me. I didn't realise there were guys out there who were actually that romantic, who actually took notes from romantic movies and then did them and then applied them to real life. That's awesome! But then again, you know, when something great happens in life, there's always got to be something that counteracts it. The balance needs to be restored, because that's just the way the world works, apparently. For instance, I was walking along the other day and a guy wolf whistles at me. Now usually, I say usually, I don't get wolf whistled at loads, but when it's happened before, usually it's either a group of drunken lads who are just having a bit of banter and trying to impress each other, and it's really easy to ignore because they're just being silly. Or it's like a builder or a workman who's like up high in scaffolding so you can't really see them and you kind of hear it and just assume it's not for you. But this was different. This guy was walking towards me and I was looking down, but he waited until I looked up so he could catch my eye and then wolf whistle at me. But he didn't just wolf whistle, he did it like this. He went... What did he expect from that? What did he expect me to do? That I was just going to jump into his arms and say, take me to your place? The wolf whistle, it's not an attractive noise that makes women swoon as soon as they hear it. It's become pretty tacky over the years, and I don't know why guys still do it. If you're a guy that's watching this video and you're into the whole wolf whistling thing, cut it out. If you see a girl that's good looking, go up to her and tell her she's beautiful or pretty. Don't tell her she's hot or sexy, tell her she's beautiful. There's a big difference between those words to us. So yeah, it's lovely to know that there are hopeless romantics out there like me that are willing to kind of put themselves out there and put themselves on the line and be at risk of being ridiculed or cringed at, just in the hope that they find someone like me that responds positively to it. And it's nice to know that stuff that you see in books and movies can actually happen. But it's just horrible to know that it works the other way as well, and that there are guys who think the way to get a girl's attention is to whistle at them like a dog.